Brick Chick here, and welcome to Q&A Tuesday. The first question is from Louis Davis, who asked, what do you find most annoying about your Lego, such as scratched pieces, broken pieces, accidentally putting a Lego piece in the wrong place when building a set, thinking of a mock to make but it doesn't work? That's an awesome question. So yeah, I do find all those things annoying about Lego and building with Lego. I have, scratched some pieces up. Most of my tiles have scratch marks all over them just from, being put down and taken out of mocks. I have broken only a couple of Lego pieces actually. Lego pieces are pretty good quality plastic. I did break a 2x2 plate recently. I was trying to take it off of another piece using a brick separator and it just snapped. But I haven't really broken that many Lego pieces, luckily. I have accidentally put pieces in the wrong place when building a set, and I forget what set it was. I think it was the pet shop. I was building that and I put a piece in the wrong place and I didn't realize it until a while later, and I was looking for that piece and I couldn't find it, and I had to go back in the instructions and find out where I put that piece. I accidentally put it there in place of another piece and I had to go back and figure it out, and it took a while. So that is frustrating, especially when you put it in the wrong place and you don't realize it until later and it messes everything up. I don't think I've ever started building a mock, but then it didn't work out. I think I've thought of a couple ideas and tried planning out in my head and then never ended up building them, but I don't ever remember starting to build a mock and then just giving up because it didn't work. I have tried to build, pieces of furniture or try new building techniques or just make something for some of my mocks, and it doesn't work out, which is frustrating, especially if I spend, one time I spent a couple hours trying to come up with some technique or do something for a mock. I forget what it was, but it was really frustrating because I just wasn't able to make it work. And I thought I was going to be able to. I tried so many different pieces. It just hard. There are so many different Lego pieces, which is awesome, but there are just so many that there aren't, and sometimes you just can't build everything with the pieces that we have. So I definitely have to say the two most annoying things about Lego and building with Lego for me are scratched and broken pieces for sure, and then just thinking of ideas or trying to figure out a building technique and it just doesn't work out. The next question is from Brickmaster Zach, who asked, are you saving up money for anything particular right now? It doesn't have to be Lego, it can be anything that you might be saving up for. That's a great question. So I'm not really saving up for anything in particular that's non-Lego right now. I'm just putting as much money as I can into my savings account, so then later I can pay for college and car insurance and all the stuff that I'll need to pay for, in the future. But I'm not really saving up for anything in particular right now. I am saving up for a couple Lego and Lego related things, and I will be talking about that in a upcoming episode of What's Going On with the Brick Chick, where I'll talk about money that I've made from YouTube and what I'm going to be doing with that money, so be looking for that. And then the last question is from Lego Guy 9108, who asked, how many brick separators do you have? Interesting question. I've never really counted how many brick separators I have, so I guess this will be news for both of us. Alright, here is my basket of brick separators. I counted them and I have 10 brick separators. I don't know why, but I've never actually counted how many I have before. So I actually bought 2 of these, and then the rest of them I've gotten from sets. It's really awesome that Lego's been including brick separators in larger Lego sets recently. I got one with the Parisian restaurant, and I've gotten some with some other larger Lego sets, which is awesome. So now I have, quite a few of them. I have 10, and it's nice having more than 2 brick separators, so I can kind of, have them all over mock that I'm building, so I don't have to try to find one. I just have one right there. I can have one in the front yard, one inside the house, one in the backyard, just so I have one if I need to move a piece or something like that. So thanks for asking that question. I don't know why, but I've just never counted how many brick separators I have, and because you asked that, I actually went and counted them. And that concludes this episode of Q&A Tuesday. I hope that answered all of your guys' questions. And if you guys have any more questions for me, please put them in the comments below. I haven't been getting as many questions lately, so I'd really appreciate it if you'd ask me a question. If you have never asked me a question before, I really challenge you to come up with a fun, creative question. I know there has to be something that you're wondering about me and that you want to ask me, so don't be afraid. Just leave all your questions for me in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer all of them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and thanks for watching, guys.